Segregation resurfaces as states reclaim educational power, sparking debate and division.
Banning books, getting rid of DEI, taking black history out of the curriculum. But what this is doing is forcing black people out of the state. And they're going to go to states where black kids are going to be taught that. Places like Georgia, South Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama. I don't know. This might end up being something good because really what it's doing is bringing back segregation.
Yeah.
They're going to make black people move to certain states and make white people move to certain states because of this Department of Education nonsense, making the states back in charge. The Department of Education has $7 billion sitting on the books right now that's not being spent because Donald Trump has suspended what they can do. So that $7 billion has to be dispersed to all the 50 states for them to rebuild a new curriculum that's not regulated by the federal government. This is good and bad news for everybody. Listen, don't say that. You just said it. Don't do that. You're trying to get my show canceled. Oh my God. Y'all, this lady is off the chain. She is unhinged. Y'all, it says how Trump plans to dismantle the education department after Supreme Court ruling. This comes from the Associated Press. This just happened today, y'all. It says Education Secretary Linda McMahon is expected to move quickly now that the Supreme Court has cleared the way for Trump administration to continue unwinding her department. Now, remember before Trump came in, they were saying, oh God, now he has the House, the Senate, and the judiciary because he put in 3 judges of the 9. So now he has control. Because the judges he put in, they have their agenda. The 2025 agenda is happening. So all y'all people who voted for this shit, you're getting what the fuck you wanted. It's happening right now. Segregation is back. Some people are happy about it. Some people not. You know what? Actually, I'm happy about it. Number 5. Oh, God. It says right here, the justices on Monday paused a lower court order that had halted nearly 1,400 layoffs and had called into question the legality of President Donald Trump's plan to outsource the department operations to other agencies, basically saying that he wants to disband it and, say for instance, if in the Department of Education, if it has to do with history, he wants to push it to another department that handles history, basically push people around. It called into question the legality of President Donald Trump's plan to outsource the department's operations in other agencies. Now Trump and McConnell are free to execute the layoffs and break up the department's work among federal agencies. Trump had campaigned on closing the department, and McConnell has said that the department has final mission to turn over its power to the states. What do you think about that as a person who just left the education?
I have to think about it more.
So let me just tell you this. If you live in Texas and you have children and your children are going to school and, some black schools in Houston and in Dallas have decided, they're going to teach real black history to these kids. And now, because it is going back to states' rights, the states are saying, hey, you can't do that no more. We're going to continue teaching your children that Christopher Columbus found America in 1492, which is a bullshit lie because Christopher Columbus never made it to America. No. What are you going to do about that?
I would probably just have to find some place that is actually teaching.
You can't. Because remember, this is going back to states' rights. States will be regulating education individually. Do you see the problem now?
Yeah.
It says the federal government has been running our education system into the ground, but we're going to turn it all around by giving power back to the people, Trump said late Monday in a post on Truth Social. Thank you to the United States Supreme Court. Department lawyers have been already previewed McCollum's next steps in court filings.